Hello friends, it's Nicole. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm making two Thinking of You cards. I've been wanting to make some cards, so to begin I am taping down the heart stencil from Minty. And I'm using watercolor paper because it holds mixed media really well. And so to begin I'm going to use the Nature's Patina Polishing Plaster. I'm pulling it through the stencil from top to bottom. And I want to make sure I don't move the stencil so that the image is crisp. And then once I'm finished with this color, I'm going to use the Sunset Blush to add a little bit of blush to the hearts. And I'm going to use this sparingly. So you just need a little bit. Wipe your palette knife before you dip it back into the jar. You don't want to mix the colors. And just dab it along here and there. And then once I'm done, I gently pull the stencil from top to bottom. And look how pretty this looks. The Sunset Blush and the Nature's Patina Polishing Plaster look really pretty together. So while this is drying, I'm going to finish the card I started last night. Actually, I did start this. And then the polishing plasters are still a little wet, but it's okay. I'm going to cut down the ends a little bit because it doesn't fit on the A2 card that I had from Taylor Expressions. And I used the same stencil for this, and the only difference is I used Boho Blue and Sangria Polishing Plaster. These colors look really pretty together. These are all new polishing plasters that just came out, so I was really happy to play with those. And I'm using foam strips to mount down the die cut. I'm using the silver die cut, the foil die cuts from the Stamp Market. And the ribbon is from Heidi Swaps. These ribbons are perfect for card making. I was going to double up the string a little bit, but it didn't look right, so I'm going to just go with one layer. And I always have a hard time tying bows on cards, so it takes a few tries, but eventually I'll get it. And then I'm going to cut it. I love how pretty this looks. So I'm going to look for some gems. This is always challenging because I never quite know what to do with them. So I'm just going to go through and try and pop them on here. I just wanted a few little drops for the bottom, just below the sentiment. So you'll see I'm just moving them around until I'm happy with the colors. And I had a hard time finding something to use. In the end, I decided to use the blue and white gem with a small gold, and it looks really pretty. So I just was like, you know what, I'm just going to stick with these, call it a day. And I'm using Nuvo's glue. It's nice because it has a fine tip and the glue comes out in small amounts. And there it is, all done. Thank you so much for visiting today. I hope you found this card inspiring, and I hope you have a great week. Take care.